بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Halima Ali Hashi. This is
Najma Ali.
And I'm also Najma Ali.
And today Najma will be doing a lecture about the hijab and its misconceptions.
Is that a towel on your head?
Are you bald under there?
Does Voldemort live under that thing you're wearing?
Do you sleep in that?
Do you have cancer?
Do you speak Islam?
Do you ride a camel to school in the morning?
Can you believe that people have actually asked me these questions? First of all, I'd like to start off by saying thank you all for coming and showing your respect and interest towards my religion. It takes a lot to do that and many people wouldn't have, so I appreciate you being here. I'm going to talk about the hijab and the headscarf or headdress I wear and the misconceptions that come along with it. The hijab, the way I understand it, is not simply a piece of fabric draped over my body to conceal beauty and preserve modesty. To me, it's a physical portrait of my submission and connection with my Lord, an external representation of my inward spirituality. The hijab is something that Muslim women are proud of, something that they embrace, something that is a part of their everyday lives. The hijab is something that I've worn since I was a little girl, and it doesn't hold me back in any way or form. The hijab is not something that should be looked down upon, even if worn at a young age. In my eyes, it actually empowers me because it is a symbol of virtue and respect. In the Quran, our holy book, in chapter 33, known as Al-Ihsan, verse 59, Allah gives the following command to Prophet Muhammad. يا أيها النبي قل لأزواجك وبناتك ونساء المؤمنين يدنين عليهن من جلابيبهن. O Prophet, say to your wives, your daughters, and the women of the believers that they should let down upon themselves their jalabib, another word for hijab. In a sense, the hijab makes me who I am. It is a part of me that I love dearly. By wearing the hijab, I'm not declaring I am Islam, but rather I am a Muslim. This meaning I am someone who is following this religion and sees truth and beauty in it. As I see it, Islam is perfect, but Muslims aren't. This might be a cliche saying, but in the end, no one is perfect. We're all humans facing the same struggle, but with a different story for each individual.
Assalamu alaikum. Hi, my name is Najma Ali and I'll be reading a spoken word that I wrote called Fighting Back. Shakespeare once said, I challenge you to a battle of wits, but I see you're unarmed. But I see that most of you brought your calculators to this spar, so I'm gonna have to school you the only way I know how, and that's not with my fist and it's not with my might, because that is not the way I was taught how to fight. My prophet taught me to fight with the pen, but writing letters got me nowhere, so here I am instead, and I'd like to say that I'm not here to tell you that your religion is wrong or my religion is right. I'm just here to say that Islam is more than a religion, but a way of life, so when I take my last breaths and I know it's coming and it's death, I can look back and have no regrets because I tried to be truthful and I tried to be nice and I tried not to get into too many fights and I got to the top with the help of my Lord, and I didn't need to do that while driving a fancy Ford. I gave zakat, charity, twice a year, but still it's my religion that everyone fears. But you have to understand, Islam's the part of me that makes me me. So I'm gonna have to take Muhammad Ali's advice and float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. And I'm not saying that we don't make mistakes because there's no doubt about that. I'm just saying that even in the Quran, my Lord states, nobody's perfect except for Allah Himself. So do you really question why I ask Him for help, why I pray to Him five times a day, why this lovely month of Ramadan I celebrate, why Allahu Akbar, God is great is what I exclaim. So if you come to me and say you hate my religion, I'm not going to yell at you the way my mother yells at me. I'm just going to invite you over and maybe we'll have some tea and I'll explain to you why Islam means so much to me. I have so much to say yet so little time, so I'll end with salam, peace, and goodbye. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce a good friend of mine named Iftar Noor, who will be doing a spoken word titled My Name is Islam.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Islam, the root word of peace, salam, or even salima, meaning submission, which to a Muslim is like his tuition, it's his ticket in. But before I begin, let me greet you like I'm supposed to do so. Assalamu alaikum, may peace be upon you. You know, it's kind of funny how I'm accused of oppressing when really I'm oppressed. I've become on the list of things to detest. I'm screamed in rage in almost every protest, and I've become the Red Scare, a threat to the West. You see, if you look at me and all my obligations, you see why I have such a great population. It's because there's that motivation and that sense of inspiration that keeps Muslims as their occupation. To me, being a good Muslim means being a good person, because I'll never ask you to kill, or to slay, or to lie at least 5 times a day. I'll never ask you to steal, or to hate, or to swear, or to discriminate. I actually tell you to smile to everyone you see, because a smile is the best form of charity. I tell you not to smoke and not to drink, to stay clean and take showers so you simply don't stink. I tell you to care for animals and treat them with care. So yes, I'm against animal testing and abuse, in case you weren't aware. I tell you to treat those who treat you better. I tell you not to be mad at someone for more than 3 days. I tell you to respect women and lower your gaze. I tell you that paradise lies under the feet of your mother. I tell you to passionately love your significant other. I tell you to never mistreat your wife. I mean, if I tell you to care for animals, then what about the love of your life? I tell you to be precious and save yourself for the one, so you don't keep giving yourself away till you're literally done. I tell you to be moderate, and that balance is key. Just in the middle is the perfect place to be. I tell you to excel in all that you do, from that essay to that slam dunk too. I tell you to clear ignorance and to never judge, to love for your bro what you love for yourself, and to never hold a grudge. I tell you how to be a good person, a person of peace and a person of love. And they say I'm an extremist, and you know what? I am an extremist. I am extremely kind. So beware of my extreme benevolence to all of mankind. Yes, there are those who kill and bomb in my name, but if I don't approve, then why am I to be blamed? In every religion, you find those who abuse it, thinking they have a permit to do wrong. A religion may be perfect, but the followers may not be. So when mine commit mistakes, don't blame it on me. I give what I got, and what I got is good, so if they do otherwise, they misunderstood. And I'm not here to preach, I'm only here to teach. I'm a professor in politics, economy, and sociology. In manners and etiquette, I got my PhD. To all my teachings, I have 2 sources. The Book of God and the words of the Prophet are my resources. I teach for free, and to whoever desires to learn, it's all for the sake of Allah, and I ask for nothing in return. And listen, I'm not here to convert, but just to clear misconceptions with the way I'm viewed in my common perception, because yes, it hurts when I'm literally abused by some who do it for pleasure just to be amused, and by some who do it to follow the trend because they're clearly confused. In a nutshell, my name is Islam, and everything goes back to salam, peace.
شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك